Welcome back. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. The Kerala story movie Filmmakers on Wednesday introduced 26 victims who suffered the scam. Speaking to News 18's Preeti Sompura, the alleged victims of coercion termed it as manipulation. Moreover, victims were criticized about their religious beliefs and were even told to leave their families. Director Sudipto Sen instructed the media to refer to the victims as survivors. Producer Vipul Shah stated that he felt that it was his duty to bring the truth out in the public. Listen in.
के साथ कैसे ये रेडिकुलेशन हुआ? Can you just explain it? Like he was studying in the college and hostel during that time. These people started converting you.
Yeah, exactly. My conversion story started from my college days, and it started in my hostel room. Like what depicted in picture, they started asking questions first. Then they will confuse us, and then criticizing our religion, our customs, rituals, everything, and slowly inject their dangerous ideology to our brain. Because after studying and practicing those ideology, we will become really anti-nation or anti-human, because in Islam it is considered that none other religion rather than Islam is right. No, nothing is right. Only Islam, only Islam. So even I consider my parents as kafirs, because it was taught like that only. And I hated everyone, everything. And I studied for about 5 years about this Islamic ideology, and after 5 years I became a anti-nation, anti-Hindu. I hated my parents the most because they were kafirs, just because one reason, they were kafirs.
They tried to commit suicide also, your parents?
Yeah, actually they were at the verge of suicide, and luckily I was brought to Arsha Vidya Samajam, and I realized my mistake and I could come back. Otherwise I have ended up as what Shalini Krishnan gone through, ended up in ISIS, or maybe become sex slave, or maybe a wife of somebody, maybe many wives. I must be one of them.
Basically, Chitra ji comes from a communist background family, and she practiced Islam. Being born in a Hindu family, she was practicing Islam for more than 15 years, and she had converted into Islam as Nasreen. She had changed her name. Her name was Chitra, and she had converted as Nasreen. She practiced Islam for 15 years, and then she had become so radicalized. Like one of the scenes in the movie depicts when her father had a heart attack. When he heard about her, the news of her conversion, she said, "I don't care. I don't want to go and meet him." That's exactly, that's one incident that's depicted in the movie. So she was very emotional because of that. And finally she came to Arsha Vidya Samajam, and very quickly the 15 years of Islamic studies and what indoctrination was fed into her brain was, brainwashed very soon. And now she's a full-timer with Arsha Vidya Samajam, one of our senior teachers, and she's herself been able to counsel more and more people and bring them back to Sanatana.
So you are also a victim of love jihad?
Not love jihad. Mine also was an ideological inclination. I was working, and my workplace colleagues tried to influence me into Islam. They were successful in injecting a pro-Islamic mindset in me, and I started, distancing myself from my family. All those aversion towards our customs, our culture, and all that. And again, same. It was only because I came to Arsha Vidya Samajam that I did not convert, and I did not get more and more radicalized, and did not go to a different path. And I am today standing before all of you and talking. It's all because of Arsha Vidya Samajam and Acharya Shri K.R. Manoj ji, and we are fighting for this cause even now, and it's our life mission. All of us, almost 25 people, we are full-timers of this. We who have faced such a situation and come back are full-timers today in this institution.
So what's your story?
Malayalam.
Also Malayalam.
So Adira belongs to Kasaragod. In 2017, she left home writing a 22-page letter to her parents that she is leaving home because she wants to convert into Islam, and why they should also convert into Islam if they want to have her back. She cannot accept her non-Muslim parents as family, because now she identifies herself as a Muslim. and she gave a media interview saying that she's no more Adira and she's now Aisha. And when the case was heard in the court sent her back to her parents. They said that if you want to be a Muslim, if you want to continue Islamic studies, do that in your house. And that's how she was able to come to Asha Vidya Samajam. And from there, she underwent these courses and counseling from Acharya ji. And finally, when she came out of that mindset, she gave a press conference that she was once converted as Aisha, but now she's coming back to Sanatana Dharma, and why she's coming back, and how she was radicalized, and all the, exposing all the strategies or network that's working behind converting and brainwashing people, and that had caught media attention during that time. It was in 2017.
So, Shruti, when this girl returned to a society, how the society responds? Did they accept this girl?
The society accepts, but a few number of people will criticize them, will insult them, including me also. In our Facebook, under our Facebook posts and all, very insultingly they will speak. Majority comments coming from the opposite group who were targeting us in radicalization and all. No, so this all a group of people are there who are ready to comment all the time, but it doesn't hurt us, doesn't stop us.
आपने इस फिल्म साल से ज्यादा टाइम लगाया है, कुछ राज्यों में फिल्म बैन भी की गई है.
पहले तो मैं आपको बता दूं, दे आर नॉट द विक्टिम्स, दे आर द सर्वाइवर्स, एंड दे आर सर्वाइवर्स, सो दे आर स्टिल देयर एंड स्टैंडिंग इन फ्रंट द स्टेज. सो वी कॉल देम the survivors of manipulative conversion. Now, yes, it is a 7-8 years long journey, and to me it is a full circle, because I started journey with them, and अभी भी मुझे याद है जिस दिन मैं पहले बार श्रुति चित्रा से मिलने गए थे, उस दिन कमरे में घर में आथिरा भी थी. आथिरा की इंसिडेंट्स आप लोगों को मालूम नहीं. आथिरा की कहानी एक अलग फीचर फिल्म की कहानी हो सकती है. तो आथिरा इतनी डरी हुई थी, वो कमरे के बाहर नहीं आया था. आथिरा आपको याद होगा, आथिरा कमरे के बाहर नहीं आई थी. तो मैं ये आपको ये बोलना था कि सच्चाई की एक इतना पावर है ना, इतना पावर है सच्चाई की, आप कुछ भी कर लीजिए, जिस दिन वो अपने कटघरा में खड़ा किया जाएगा ना, सच्चाई जीतेगा. तो इनकी स्टोरी जो दुनिया सुनने के लिए सुनना चाहिए था, ये इंसानियत की तौर पे, आज सुने. कुछ रिएक्शन नेचुरली एवर्सिव था, लेकिन एंड ऑफ द डे वी ओन.
इस टॉपिक को जब आप लेकर आए, काफी कंट्रोवर्सी हुई, कितना कठिन था इस पे काम करना?
नहीं, हम पहले दिन से समझते थे कि कठिनाइयां आएंगी, बट अगर हमारी ये जिम्मेदारी है कि हम इन लड़कियों की कहानी को लोगों के सामने ले आएं, तो फिर कोई कठिनाई मायने नहीं रखती. आपको सच बोलने के लिए हिम्मत जुटानी पड़ती है. हम सब ने पहले दिन फैसला किया था कि एक बहुत सच्ची, बहुत ईमानदार फिल्म बनाएंगे, और हम आज जो हमें प्यार दर्शकों का मिल रहा है, या जिस तरीके की एक चेतना इस फिल्म को लेकर शुरू हुई है, उससे हम सब काफी संतुष्ट हैं.